Right, come on. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Oh, I've moved that and I still need to zoom in. I've picked this page today to do. I can't get my light in right. I'm going to have to try putting this lamp on this end up. Is that better? It's a little bit better. Yeah. I'll try and do this page today out of Minuet de Bonheur, which is that one by Kanako Egusa. Probably said that wrong. More than likely said it wrong, because I'm no good with foreign names. I love this image, so I thought I would do this one. Now, hey Louise, welcome back, sweetie. You got your drink? And where's Zoom gone? Start on the rabbits at the bottom. I don't know which screen to trust, because one shows me that it's bright and the other one says it's dark. So what's it look like to you, Louise? Am I sat in darkness or is it bright? Let's find some browns. I think I'll use a bit of mustard and some tan. Hey Tracy, welcome. Not bright, right, so it's the other screen that I need to rely on then. Let's put that in a bit more. Oh, I think that's gone too bright now. When it catches up on the other screen, then I can tell. I'm down to one lamp, so I'm having to mess about trying to get it right. See, that's gone way too bright now. Come on, alter again. Yep, way too bright, isn't it? The back in the corner. You're not playing very fair, are you? Come on. Thank you. There, I think I've got it. Right, so I'll try a bit of mustard first. I'm going to put a very light layer straight onto the rabbit. I have got the mat out in case I want to use it, but we'll see how it goes. That's gone dark again, hasn't it? I can see me keep fiddling about with that. Right. Hi Connie, welcome sweetie. How are you doing? Hope if I had some water.
You can go in. Come on then.
Has he had enough?
He's had his cuddle. He likes a proper cuddle, don't you, Ted?
He does that.
Instead of half and half ones, eh, Ted?
You can't have an half-hearted cuddle.
No.
It's all or nothing.
That's right.
Morning Sherry. Hi sweetie. Couldn't you sleep, Louise? Giving him a yellowish undercoat, this is. This one's the mustard. I'm using Inktense today. Wait for that to dry and then I can add some brown to it. You haven't had much sleep then, Louise? Me too, Sherry. I love Inktense. Hi Della, welcome. You're up early as well, sweetie. Right. This may look strange being yellow, but the next coat will tone it down. And this little one over here I'm going to do a little bit darker, so this one's going in with tan for his undercoat. Your sleep's all over the place. We can understand that. You've been dropping to sleep all morning, haven't you?
Aye. I have that.
Right. And I think I'll do a saddle brown. That's a bit on her arms. I cannot get the light right. Every time I lean forward it's changing the brightness on the screen. Right, leave those like that and I shall do some veg. Should we do the sacks? There's some Red Oxide, I think. Hi Robin, welcome sweetie. I don't want much colour on the first layer. Just making sure I've not missed anybody. That's true, Sherry, it does dry fast. I'll do this one the same. I'm doing very light coats and I'm going to build it up. Eventually, yes, Sherry. I'm going to do 2 coats for Inktense and see how it goes, but I will do shading with polychromos eventually. I usually do. The paper's brilliant in this book. It likes water, it likes prismas, it likes polys. I've not found anything yet that doesn't work on it. This paper in this book is better than the Rhapsody in the Forest book. That one, it's okay with water, but it doesn't like as much as what this one does. So I think this one's more towards the watercolour side than what the other one is. Connie will be able to tell you what the new book is like, whether that one's okay with water. If Connie's done some tests with different mediums. I'm not rushing it, Sherry, so this one will be over next couple of streams. So yeah, you'll be able to see each process as I do it. Have a drink of water. Oh, you've not tried water yet? You'll have to let us know when you do then, Connie, until my book comes. That's if you get round to testing it. If not, no bother. Right, what do I want? I want brown. So let's go for bark. I think he's dry enough now. I'm going to put it on my palette. I have got colours, neo colours on here that I don't want to get rid of, so I'll stay away from those. But I'm going to put a little bit of bark and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of chocolate. And that'll make a nice dark colour. Like that, look. And that's the consistency I want. I want it quite watery. Just get a good mix because I've got two colours together. Take some off because I don't want that much on brush. Start at base for his ears. This will take the yellow off. A little bit goes a long way as well, as you can see. Did you hit wrong button there?
Let's go to the toilet.
Lift some of that off because it's a bit dark. Still have time to move it and manipulate it until it dries. Once it's dry, then you can't manipulate it at all, as you know. Anybody who's new with Inktense, because it's an ink, it's not a watercolour. It is different to watercolour pencils. Take that down a bit because I don't want that big shadow on the front of his face. Try and get it more to the back of his head. Like that. That's better. And just take that shadow to the edge. There we go, that's better. What have I missed? Yes, you've got the second forest girl, haven't you? I've only got the third one, and that one doesn't like water. I'm casting a shadow again, aren't I? Oh can't help it, sorry guys, it just don't want to play. Right, picking a little bit more colour up. I forgot to do his arm. Or her arm, I don't know if it's male or female. It's not going to have the yellow tinge through the fur on that, which is what I wanted, but I forgot it. Not very good today at remembering. Oh. A little bit more. And then I want the shadow under the arm. Push the colour right up to the line for the arm, and then hopefully it'll sit there and help as a bit of shadow. If not, it'll not matter because I can do it with pencil later. I'll come from the bottom up. Some more. Like I say, while it's wet you can manipulate it a little bit more. Using Inktense on first page. I'm glad to be watching you today. Oh, thank you very much. Thought I knew what I was doing, but not sure of the base coat down. Right, well, as long as you put a base coat down and you let it dry, as you saw, you don't have to wait long for it to dry, and then you can put another layer on. If it's still not to your liking, wait for it to dry, you can put a third layer on, but each layer will darken it. So it depends how dark you want to go. Hiya Debs, welcome sweetie. Yes, it adds more depth, more layers you add. And if you keep your dark to your edges, then it will make it 3D. That's fine, Sherry. You can use just one layer and as a base, and then use your coloured pencils to do all the rest. Makes it easier on your hands. You don't have to do lots of layers. Of Inktense, you can do just one base and then add as many pencils as you want, different brands. Want a little bit of pink add into that, so cherry I think. Just put a little bit on my board, I don't want much at all. His feet a little bit pink before I put brown. You what up?
I'm going.
Be careful.
Yeah.
I'll see you when you get back.
Okay, okay.
Love ya.
You too.
Wait for that to dry. While I've got that, I can put some pink in areas. No, there's no messing up even with Inktense. The more layers you put on, the smoother it gets. The first layer always looks streaky no matter what you do. You got 4 new books, Deb. Awesome. You've got volume 2, Robin, or you've just ordered it. I wish they'd be cheaper to get here, but by the time I've got postage on it and customs, I'm talking a £60 book then, and that's just out of my league. I can't afford that. I wish they'd sell them on UK Amazon. It'd make it a lot easier for us. Right, we're dry. Yes. Oh, is that? I think that's a bit of fur, isn't it? That's showing behind this bottle, jar, whatever it is. That's better. Trust me to pick a picture with little items on when my eyes are playing up. You see the undercoat still comes through if you do thin layers. So because I put pink down first and now I've put brown over it, the pink still comes through, so it don't look like fur, it looks like feet. That's my imagination. That's what I see. I've not heard of that one, Deb. I've not heard of that artist either. Are they like little cute images in them? Wow. They are some leaps of prices, aren't they? But awesome that you got it for 36. And you didn't have to pay any extras once it come in country. You know, like delivery or tax or anything like that. Wonder what that one. I don't know, are they a bit dark? I think they are, aren't they? But then again, no, because I'll be darkening his fur up. Mix tan and saddle brown together. I need a little bit more saddle brown. Better. Keeping it very thin again. Over dark at the top. What colour did I have it? I think it was saddle brown, wasn't it? So I'll add a bit more saddle brown to my mixture. A bit of chocolate, but not much. Get a little bit of a red tone. That's better. Right. Can you, Connie? How do I go about doing that then? Is that the Etsy? Right, back to the sacks. So, the Red Oxide again. I'm going to put a little bit of chocolate to it to darken it down a little bit. Looks a little bit like Red Oxide. Not Red Oxide, the Madder Brown. But not as dark. Let's water it down a bit more. There we go. Chocolate. Yes, like that. Yes, I've done 2 mandalas on stream from Colour. I like doing mandalas when I don't have to think, but I struggle on getting, you know, picking what colours to do and symmetry and what have you. I'm not brilliant at mandalas, and sometimes they frustrate me. The trouble with me is I can't switch it off. Hi Jessica, welcome sweetie, you've changed your name. I've not missed out. Some darker shadow at the back. Got a little bit of chocolate again. Thank you, Jessica. I want to mix some chocolate again with the Red Oxide. Hot chocolate. Oh. You've been working a lot, sweetie. Well, it's good that you can have a break every now and again. When we're out work, you won't be able to get your supplies in. That's better. Right. What yellow's that one? Cadmium Yellow. That one I'll do. Running out of space on my mat to do it here. This one white. I'm using Inktense today, Jessica. Sorry, I'm making a shadow again. I keep forgetting I've not got two lights since one's broke. I don't know what the grain is. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Thank you very much. No, not using Neos today. I've got Neos on the palette though that I don't want to waste. I'm sticking to this end for using Inktense. So, just Inktense today. How are you doing, Joanna? I've not seen you for a while. Hope you're well. Right, what colour shall we do his cape? Should do blue. I think blue would look nice, wouldn't it, against that dark brown? I like my iris blue. I use that a lot. I'll put some down on the palette. Just need to wash this red oxide out. It stays in the bristles for quite a long time, that colour. That and the madder brown. You have to make sure you've got it all out before you change colour. Right. Like a Superman cape. But blue instead of red. I've just noticed I've not done his fur underneath the bow. So I'll have to go back to the saddle brown with a little bit of chocolate. There we go. How's that? Oh, is it election time? We don't have elections again until I think it's March next year. I like rabbits, and this one reminds me of Peter Rabbit, you know, from the Beatrix Potter. Hi May, welcome sweetie. The Neos stay on the palette. They dissolve again when you add water to them, but not the Inktense. Once it's dry you get staining like here, look. No matter how much water you put on it, it won't move again, but the Neos will, so that's why they're still on there for next time I decide to use them. I have not seen that yet, Joanna. I keep waiting for when grandkids come to visit so I can watch it with them, but we keep ending up in lockdown. Yes, I'm using Inktense, Sherry. It's just that the palette has got Neos on from last time I used it. Definitely using Inktense, just Inktense. What colour cape shall we have for him? I've done this one blue. I don't want blue same. So what should we have? What should we have on this one? I think I'll use some of this yellow upfit flowers on her dress while you think about it. Cadmium Yellow is very strong colour. I think I should really get a smaller brush so I can stay in confines at flower. A green cape? Yeah, that sounds good. A green one, I'll pick green then. I'll just finish her flowers first. Now, light green or dark green? Me pick an earthy green. Yeah. Well, you might think you know help, but every little helps. It all gives me ideas. There, that adds a nice bright touch to a dress. There, right, an earthy green. Let's have a look at an earthy green. About Fern. Not a blue, green and ice green. What's wrong with blue green? Wait for that to dry and then do another coat. Note wrong with it somewhere else. Okie dokie. You ought to, Joanna. Right, time to go. See you later then.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
At 8, probably.
Well, you finish at 8, so it's
Finish
going to
at
be
8,
about 8:30, 8:45 then.
Yeah, maybe a little later than that. Depends on what the girl's putting back.
Okie dokie. See you later.
Yeah.
Love you too. Right. Penny. Right, I've got Tangerine. Doing a very light coat again. I'll do a second coat when it's dry. Get off. You've already done it. No, not Ian. Liam going to work. He's on afters today. 4 till 8 p.m. No kisses. And there's some rabbits in the Joanna Basford box. Right. Gotta wait for that to dry before I can put any more colour on there. So, is that dry? Yes. Back to the green then. I'm going to put it down here this time because I want to mix some. So, the green. And then I'm going to put a little bit of bark to it to darken it, but not much. Oh, Joanna Basford's sherry. I don't have those, I've only got the Inky and Ivy. She's not my cup of tea, so that's why I've not bought any more Joanna Basford. A bit of cadmium yellow on this edge of this bow. What's mind blowing? Yeah, same here. There's no wrong way, Joanna Basford. It's just that it's not anything that appeals to me. Maria Troll, I can colour them every now and again, but I have to be in mood. They don't jump out at me. Same with Anna Cars, and they're not books that I like either. As it's still got all the very tiny images in, loads of leaves. Right. Golden yellow. Wait for that to dry. Same with me, May. I've got 2 and that's enough. That one and a bit of tangerine, so the one down there. Mix that with it. Better. I seem to be having a thing for PDFs just lately because I can pick and choose what images I like without having a book full, and half of them don't get done because they're not what I like. Do you find that you flip between books and PDFs? Yes, I love the ink house. I keep umming and ahhing on whether to get it again because I'd like to. I keep telling myself I'd like to colour it again because I miss it, and to see if I'd do it any different. Instead of doing it all with Inktense, do it with coloured pencils instead. Or maybe watercolour, I don't know. But then I tell myself, well, you've done it once, what do you want to colour it again for? Because it's an awesome book and I miss it. Oh yeah, I've got lots of Rita Berman. I love Rita Berman's stuff and I like doing them in very bright colours. Well, I've got this orange. I think I'll do these as oranges. Hi Alex.
Hello.
You had a good day?
Ow.
What you done?
Bottle.
You've dropped the bottle.
No, I hit it against the dirt up under the cupboard.
Why say ow then? Bottles don't hurt.
I don't know why, every time I hit something I don't want to say ow. I can't control it.
Well, bottles don't have feelings, so it wouldn't have hurt.
Like I hit the chair on the door before and I went ow.
No, it weren't supposed to have been a colouring book, Sherry. He just did it to show what his designs were like, because he does designs for crockery. And somebody asked him for a storybook with the images of what he does on the crockery. And that's how it came about, but people buy it because they like to colour it. Yeah, me too, May. I like to put on different papers so I can use different mediums. What were traffic light up?
There are lots of cars and a few buses, some lorries.
And a woman
Sarky bleeder.
and a woman who ran a long way in 10 minutes.
Did she?
Yeah.
How did she manage that then?
Don't know.
Weren't too bad at all today.
Roadworks has gone.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
I noticed this morning.
Makes a big difference.
Mhm.
Now they've gone. Right. See you through there in a bit. it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was going, this woman
Mm.
going past Topper Road where Topper's Lissy's School Road.
Mm.
Then she went jogging there. 5 minutes later, Lissy comes out. We drives down thing, and she were right up near bloody new houses.
Mm. Well, there is that lane to go through though behind fields. Cuts
Is it?
all that out.
I wonder if she got there so quick then.
Yeah. You know when you go round that corner where the other end at school is, you go round that corner.
Oh, she knows she was going down towards that chip shop.
Right, there must be another cut through on that bit then.
Or she can shift.
Oh, well, she can shift. She'll know about it though. Aye.
Yeah, you know where they are on left hand side as you come
Yeah.
back.
Mhm.
When you get to Brower Hill.
Yeah.
She were there, running down that hill.
Right.
Jeez, I've only seen you 5 minutes ago.
Mm.
Lissy says, makes me tired thinking about it.
Well, yeah. Everything makes her feel tired.
She says, I feel old now. You do.
She's 15 in a week's time and she says she feels old.
Yeah, it makes her feel old because she could run that distance.
Mm.
So how do you think it makes us feel?
Mm.
Right, I'll disappear now.
Yes.
Stop talking to you.
Ah, chuff off.
Come on, Teddy. See you in a bit, pal.
Mhm. Love you.
You too.
I forgot a sack here, so I've just mixed some more colour up so I can put it on here.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh. There we go. What have I missed? Me Too Me. I think that's the appeal that everybody has, that it's a storybook that you can colour. And it's awesome paper in it. I've never found anything that's got as good a paper as what Inkhouse has. I'd love to know what paper it actually is that they use. Extortionate, that's where it is, mate. It's way too expensive. Right, and a little bit of colour around the top of the sack. I'm going to thin it out a bit because I don't want it as dark as what I've just done it. Done the bottom, should I say, not done it. It's another one that had cost me too much in postage and tax. And I love the images in it, they're cute, but not cute enough for me to want to spend nearly 50 quid to get it. Oh, there's another sack there that's tied in, look. I missed that one, so a little bit more colour. A bit of water. Right, have I got them all this time, or have I missed one yet again? I think that's the base of the 2 sacks, so I'll put it down on this bit under the base of the thing she's carrying. And darken it up as I need to later. Where am I? I'm sat here colouring in front of you. I'm in UK, Sherry. That's a shame, May, because you joined other countries, so you'd think that you'd have an Amazon that's united. It's not as if you're a little island in the middle of nowhere like we are. Yeah, you were asking May. I gathered when I read a bit further up. Right. I want a creamy colour for the middle of these oranges, so I'm going to use up this cream I mixed up earlier. I'll not show much at a minute. It's just a base coat. Okay. I'll put some more white down, mix a bit more. Too yellow, it's not creamy enough. That didn't work. I'm running out of palette space as well, so that wouldn't help. Yes, you can, Louise. Inktense dries and don't move again, so you can put anything you like over it. You can put dry pencil, you can put watercolour, you can put water-based marker, anything you want on top of Inktense once it's fully dry. And yeah, you can watercolour away distress inks, but remember that they don't set, so anything you do will move the distress ink again. So I'd do that as a last resort. Can't help you with that, Joanna, because I've not got any Darius song, but somebody else might. I think Connie's got some. Come back to her. And I want an earthy orange now, so I'm going to pick burnt orange. Mix it with the tangerine. The only thing you have to remember with the Inktense is make sure you've dissolved all the pigment before you go doing anything else on it, and then make sure it's dry, because if you haven't dissolved all the pigment you can come to it days later, add water and it'll dissolve it all again and you make a big mess. So as long as you've dissolved everything first and then let it dry fully before you do anything else on top of it. That reminds me, Sherry, have you uploaded your video yet? Because I hadn't had a notification. Sherry's doing a piece about Inktense. a bit more of the burnt orange to it. You're still working on it. Let me know when you've done it, because like I say, I'm not getting notifications. So if you can send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, whichever, because I'd love to see it. Yeah, I noticed you got into a bit of bother mentioning it, but you won't here. Right, what else do I need to do? What would be in this jar, do you think? Would be pickled eggs. If they are, then they're just white anyway, aren't they? So I don't know. I think the tops I'll do in a nice purpley colour. What should we have? Red violet. Try red violet. A little bit of water. Just doing it light on the first coat like I've done with all other colours. In fact, it's that light you can't see it. Just try and get it a little bit darker towards where she is, because it's going to cast a shadow. A little bit more water. Picking a little bit up on end of brush from pencil, just so I can darken this edge where I want shadow. There's 3 different ways you can use Inktense. You can put the pencil straight on the paper and then dissolve it. You can put it on the mat and then pick it up when you've dissolved it on the mat, or you can pick little touches up off the pencil nib and then move it around on the paper as you want it. Very versatile. Whichever way you want to do it's fine. Why are you leaving? I don't want you to leave. What's happened? I've missed something, sorry. Oh, we're talking about the video. No, that's fine. Everybody has different rules for different channels. All I was saying is that here I don't mind, because it gives a chance for people to find different things to watch. And people wouldn't have found me in the first place if other people hadn't to mention something. So that's all I was saying. And people have different rules for different channels, and that's fine. Right, now what colour base shall I do for this one, because you can't see anything in it, not like this one that looks like it's got pickled eggs. This one looks solid, so probably a jam, eh? But then again, it's a bit big for a jam jar. I'll leave that. I'll think about that one. That one's could be sweets, I suppose. Big gobstoppers. Oh, do you remember them? The big gobstoppers you used to buy front shop. They were like big round sweets. Used to take you weeks to eat one. Well, kids come back from town other day with some, and they're only little now. They don't do the big ones. I want a nice red wood for that case. Oh, I've got 10 minutes left. No, you can't see what's in that one, so I'll leave it and I'll think about it. But the wood, you know, the whiskey barrels or the wine barrels, they're really dark wood, aren't they? Yeah, jawbreakers, that's it. We had them, they were called gobstoppers or jawbreakers, either way, wherever you bought them from. They were different names, but they were basically the same thing. Oh no, don't tell him to throw things at TV, you'll not be able to watch anything later. Yeah, I knew what you meant, huge. Sometimes my phone changes words to something that's silly, and you think after you've posted it, what did it change it to that for? Right. I'll do a light coat of yeah, Willy Wonka moment. They had big jawbreaker things, didn't they, in that film? I've only seen it the once, so I can't remember which part of the film. Excuse me. I'm going to do a very light coat of madder, and then when I come back on Monday I'll add some browns to it, but I want the base to be a red brown, so that's why I'm putting madder down, and I'm only doing it very light and just in the centre of each panel. Oh, my stomach thinks my throat's been cut. It's trying to tell me I'm hungry when I'm not. There we go, that's a coat of madder. Just darken that a little bit more there. It's got the shadow from the ladder against it. Right. I didn't yell. Oh no, I'm not a person who yells. The way TV's got in UK, it's rubbish, there's no to watch, so I'd say just throw things at telly because it's not going to be missed. But I don't know where it's like at your end, there's probably good stuff to watch. We keep watching YouTube just lately, and Prime, Amazon Prime TV, keep watching that. Hey Terrelyn, you've come right at the end again, sweetie. I've just done Well, it's nice to see you. You are friends, Connie. What's happened? Please don't go. Thank you, Louise. Have I said something wrong? I'll leave them pencils out and then I can put what colours I used underneath the video. Move the water. I don't know what's happened. Oh, wrong drawer. Right. Well, I'm going to have to love you and leave you, everybody, because my time's up and family want feeding. And I shall see you all on Monday. So take care, everybody. See you all soon. Bye for now. Thank you, Della. Thank you, Joanna. And thank you for the money. It's much appreciated, sweetie. Thank you, Louise. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.